welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, today we're talking about Bottega Veneta bags again. And I want to talk about these three bags because they are sort of like the three most thought after or iconic style that they have. The hobo style obviously is one of their most classic line. The Jodie now comes in a slightly larger size as well. So anyways, today we're talking about the mini Jodie, the cassette bag, and their famous pouch bag. I did do a collection video not too long ago with my mini pouch bag. I actually didn't end up keeping that bag because I think I mentioned even during my unboxing is I wasn't sure about the thin strap crossbody look. I was just never really into that style. I love the pouch bag for the clutch look, and I still to this day use this use my pouch bag all the time. This is my very first Bottega Veneta bag, and it was an okay deal, I would say. Their bags now you can still find, like this particular specific bag, you can still actually found online for a reasonable price, like just above 2,000. So you can, if you're still into that trend, you can definitely still get one, your hands on one. I love this bag. Honestly, I know there's a lot of backlash out there to talk about how it's not super practical because it doesn't have a zipper or a strap or a top handle, but I actually personally find it quite easy to use. And I just feel like with a pouch, it really just easily elevates your whole outfit. Like if you browse Instagram, people are still, like many people are still using this bag. This is my go-to bag when I need to carry just a little bit more than my daily essentials. So it's massive. It's a great like fall bag as well, fall winter bag, because I often mention you can just like put all your scarf or your little like cardigans even if you want in there, and it actually gives a little bit more volume to the bag, plus your essential stuff. So I think it's actually a really easy to use bag because there's no zipper. The closure is just magnetic. Obviously the only problem is if you're not a clutch person and carrying it underarm or on your hand like this, it's not a good option for you, especially if you're a mom. Well, I'm a mom, but I still use it. I think it's a good way to like just collect all your things in one place. And like I said, it's just a very simplistic bag to kind of match with your outfit. And their classic tan caramel color is really just like a no-brainer. It goes with 80% of what I have in my closet. So I would still highly recommend this bag. And if you want to get one either pre-loved or even like online these days, you can still find reasonable price, lower than the retail price. So this is my very first Bottega bag that I want to talk about. One of their classic line. It's really, I would say, one of their turning point in their brand. It's when the popularity was picked up, and then following this bag, I think in 2019 is when they launched the cassette bag. And the cassette bag, I think when it first came out, same thing with the cloud bag, right? Like the pouch bag. Not everyone caught on to the trend right away because, I mean, first of all, this is a very rectangular shape, so it could be looking a little bit more masculine. The pricing on these Bottega Veneta bag is also like crazy. Half of this video I will be talking about pros and cons of this brand name and if I recommend or how do I, how do you go about getting them. And this bag, it is quite unique though because of this very puffy pillow-like quilt. Around the same time, the big quilts are everywhere. The YSL, the Yves Saint Laurent Lulu bag, the 19 bag was coming out. There's a Balenciaga version. They have all the different padded quilts bag. But I would say this one definitely still stands out because as you can tell, Bottega bag, they don't do logos or they don't do big flashy canvas monograms or anything like that. So this bag here, all you have is this triangle here on the strap. That's all you can use to really identify this, and this you can find in any other generic bag. Really, like, it's nothing special. The bag is really, really super light. But because of the price point on this bag, I hesitated for a really, really long time before I jumped to it. After I got my Chanel 19, I even felt like maybe I don't need it because, you know, my Chanel 19 is good enough. I will be doing a video of the comparison of the two as well. And they also recently launched, for both these two bags, they also launched the chain versions. So I should also mention, with the pouch bag, they comes in a variety of different prints, different leathers. They also come in this intrinsiato woven leather texture. It also comes with a version with those chunky chains as well. So with Bottega Veneta, one thing is they really know their colors. Every season they will launch a million different type of color, and it's always very, very chic and very like unique, I would say. And with their chunky chain too, like they, even without any logo or canvas or monogram, they definitely know how to make a statement. So I obviously opted out. I didn't went with those chunky chain options because everyone is saying those are super heavy, first of all. And again, for myself, I always would hope to buy something that's a bit more classic that will last me a little bit longer. So I went with more like the basic classic style for both. With the cassette bags, they come in even more variety because now, not only that they've launched the mini size this year, it also comes with options where it's not padded quilts, so flat quilts. Those ones are really cool as well, in my opinion, but they are probably a little bit more masculine looking. And you also have the version, the elongated version, the belt bag version, but they're all called cassette bag because of this basic kind of structure of it. So with they're made with pieces of leather and kind of the basic rectangular shape. The one thing I was a little surprised when I purchased the bag is it doesn't really come with any inner layer. So it is really just made of these pieces of puffy leather straps. I just kind of wave them together. So there are actually gaps and little holes that you can see. So if you try to put like your tiny earrings or anything like that inside, you may lose it. So that's just food for thought. But I love this bag. It is very, very beautiful and elegant. So, and it's really light. Both of these bags are really, really light. I'll show you guys how they will look on quickly for this one. There is 4 adjustable level. And a lot of people complains about this closure. It's actually really not too bad. You could easily hook it on. There's no issue with that whatsoever. Like so. And yeah, just very puffy, very squishy. I love the bag. Like I said, it's the bags that if you know it, you know it, right? It doesn't really require a lot of explanations, or it's quite simple, but very, very chic. Okay, and then also what I have in my collection here is the mini Jodie bag, which I got last year just before the summer. It's such a beautiful, unique color, the Malar color. It's so unique. There's no, I don't think I've really seen this shades of green, blue in any other brand. But I also, like, if you guys follow my channel, you guys know I don't do that well with colors. So I went ahead and purchased additional ones with different colors. And after comparison, I actually still like the green one better. I did end up letting go the other two as well. But I just think overall, if I have to pick among the three, I would definitely be using the mini Jodie a lot more. These two bags a lot more than the mini Jodie bag, only because most of my outfit will go easily with tan or black and not so much with a pop of color. But it is really, really beautiful. Comes with this really cool gold hardware. I also did a comparison of this comparing to the older model of mini Jodie, so please do check that out. I think another purpose of today's video is I want to do a quick comparison of the capacity on the bags. So the mini Jodie actually can hold quite a bit, to my surprise. You have the phone here. I can put the phone in, and I did this with other videos, I'm sure, but my phone, no problem. The key pouch, the card holder from Chanel, your sanitizer, your floss, AirPods, lip gloss, and you know, you can still close it fairly easy, no problem. There you go. Looks like this. And what's interesting is because of the nature of the puffy leather on the Bottega cassette bag, it's actually not going to hold a lot more than this. So I'll show you guys what it can hold. So I'll take them out again. The lipstick, this is getting pretty full, so that is what you can expect. But that's more than enough for your everyday use, I think. Your sanitizer, your wallet, card holder, your key pouch, earphones, a floss, that's what I always carry with me, and the phone, and that's it. Okay, so let's try it with the puffy cassette bag. Same thing, your wallet, phone. I think it's easier if you could do like, if you put things in vertically like this, it can probably hold more. Your key pouch, your sanitizer, lipstick, your earphones, your a little floss. You can also put in a extra card holder. And you can see this is how full it is already, right? You can maybe squeeze in another hand cream. Let me go get it. You can maybe squeeze in another hand cream and a comb, potentially a travel comb. Let's see. You can't stuff it, but it's tight. And the bag still looks okay in shape, but it does look really, really stuffed. It's pretty stuffed. And on the body, so really, even the capacity of this is not that much bigger compared to the mini Jody. You can maybe squeeze in a couple more things, but it gets, there's actually very little space. So these two things, sanitizers, key pouch, card holder, the phone, card holder, and two smaller items. And so the new stuff, it's this and this in comparison to the mini Jody. And that's it. But it's a beautiful bag. It's, you know, nowadays, oh, sorry, I also missed the headphone. Like nowadays, our bags really to carry things, or they're more for decoration. So these two are definitely like, it holds your daily, your everyday essentials, but it doesn't hold much more than that. Whereas, which I think I don't really need to talk about this bag here, it can hold this amount and double, and plus your scarf. So I don't really need to show you guys. I could throw in a few things. So my Burberry scarf, all these items in here will still be very, very roomy. I mean, obviously the one problem would be to look for things in here. So you could add your own little ways to organize the bag if you like, but this is how it would look like with some stuff inside. Okay, so now I just want to give you guys a few quick tips and thought on these bags from my own perspective. I love the Bottega brand. You guys know, like, I generally only spend or invest my money into Chanel's, Louis Vuitton's, or, you know, hopefully Hermes at some point. But like, I just can't, every time I see these bags, I can't pass up on it for whatever reason. This one, like I said, I tried for a long time just because it's so pricey. I don't think I should go for it, but end up buying it anyways. The reason for these bags that I always hesitate is because there are so many dupes out there. Like this pouch bag. There are so many variety of different pouch from designer or not designer, but very similar pouch, leather pouch bag followed after the Bottega bag. And then, you know, same thing with the pillow one. It's harder to make a very nice duplicate replica of this puffy cassette bag, but they exist. And they look so similar, and you get them for $20. So it's kind of, it hurts me a little bit when I see those dupes and replicas online being sold, right? Because they're so cheap and the real deal costs like $5,000. It's kind of, I know there's also tons of replicas for Chanel's and Gucci and things like that, but that's expected because of the brand name versus these Bottega with no logos and nothing. It's harder for, like, people don't know the difference, right? Like when you're carrying those outside, it's not obvious what you're, I mean, obviously when you're buying luxury brand is for yourself, but that is one of the reasons that I often hesitate for sure. And then obviously the second one you guys probably know is the resale value. Like these things, right from the moment that you pay for them, you're losing money on these on these items for sure. You can sometimes score a really good deal on these, and then you could maybe sell for the same amount or make a little bit of profit. But overall, it won't generate any gains, or there's the values don't retain. There's no kind of investment reasons to be buying these Bottega bags. So that's my second reason. I know once I spend this money, it's hard to get the money back. And third biggest reason, obviously, is the trend. Like who knows how long these bags will stay trendy. I know some people, often people say, I don't care about trend, I'll just do whatever I like, I'll wear whatever I like. I don't know if it works like that, to be honest. Like now I've been in this buying, reselling, fashion, like handbag goods. I know people still want the hot bags, the it bags, right? Like once that trend is over, you may still love the bag and you may still wear it, but you are eyeing new items, and sometimes these bags do end up like being put aside. So I do worry like my love for these will fade. You know, but I obviously work through all those obstacles or those considerations, but still end up buying these gorgeous bags, and I love them, and I intend to keep them in my collection for a long time. So if you also made those considerations and still love them and just can't stop thinking about them, then I would say go ahead, because they definitely add another level to your closet. And they're great bags. They're high quality bags. No issues with quality on them. I've not purchased any of these through their actual retail or through their official sites. These two are from Essence, and this one is from 24S. And you can always go back and check out my unboxing videos on them. But regardless, they are beautiful, and I just want to share them with you. And if you have any questions or still hesitations, concerns with buying Bottega, please comment down below, and I would love to chat Bottega with you. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks. Bye.